It's a gorgeous day here at the Westcott House. The gardens are in bloom, and I'm looking forward to a raucous good time. That's what's in store at the closing concert by the Springfield Symphony Orchestra coming up in May at the Kuss Auditorium. I'm Peter Stafford Wilson, the music director of the Springfield Symphony, and it's my pleasure to invite you to be a part of this spectacular ending to a wonderful season. We complete the cycle of Beethoven symphonies, some 9 years in the making, with perhaps the most sparkling and joyful of his symphonic inventions, the Second Symphony. We also have the effervescent music of Gioacchino Rossini, who always conjures up musical jokes with his witty vocabulary. But the unlikely aspect of this program is the soloist, or should I say soloists. I've invited the Prism Saxophone Quartet to join us, and they bring with them a very special work created just for them. The saxophone is a relative latecomer to the orchestral palette. It was invented by a Belgian named Adolphe Sax in the 1840s and is only called for in a handful of orchestral pieces, primarily written during the 20th century. Saxophones come in varying sizes, from the tiny sopranino to the sub-contrabass saxophone that's a pretty scary contraption. Most prevalent are the soprano, alto, tenor, and baritone versions, which you'll be hearing with the Prism Saxophone Quartet. The piece they bring to play is the Concerto Grosso by William Bolcom, one of many works that they've commissioned for this unique ensemble of solo instruments. Now, interestingly, the Concerto Grosso is a form that dates back to the Baroque era in classical music, one of the precursors of the modern-day concerto. But Bolcom's concept went far beyond the unique sound of the saxophone. He admits to blowing part of the commission fee on fancy blue-striped suits that the performers wear, sort of bringing back the exuberance of, the Temptations from some bygone era. He further says that his intent with this piece was just to write something that is pure fun. And that's what we expect you to have. Join us for this rambunctious concert in May, and plan to stick around afterwards for It's a Wrap, our annual celebration of a great season by your Springfield Symphony Orchestra.